Hello and welcome to Good Afternoon Ashland, AUTV's insight into the campus of Ashland University and the Ashland community. I'm Aubrey Wood.
And I'm Madison Farrell. Thanks for tuning in. Ashland University is acknowledging students for their hard work and dedication as tomorrow marks Student Appreciation.
AUTV's Miles Irvin spoke with academic advisor Elena Ross about Student Appreciation Week.
The academic advisors at Ashland University hold Student Appreciation once a month to give students a chance to get some treats.
So Student Appreciation is a week or 2 days that we do once a month where we have a bunch of items. Sometimes I buy things like protein bars or little doodads that go out for the students.
Along with the fun giveaways, this gives students an extra opportunity to meet with their academic advisors.
We also have services that are available at Student Appreciation as well, so all of us advisors are there. So if students have any questions about their class schedules or green lighting or something like that, they're always welcome to stop by.
This is Ross's third year planning these events, and she continues to feel rewarded with each and every one.
I really enjoy it. I like the event planning part of it. It's very fun for me. And it's also interesting to watch the students that I've had in the past start to pick up on when we're going to be out, and then they come by and I get to see them when I normally wouldn't get to see them past the first year. Anytime that students come by and pick up an item off of Student Appreciation tabling, they're always welcome to give me ideas or suggestions of what they want to see next, because truly that's what it's for, is for you guys as students. So just let us know what you want and I can always add it to the Amazon list.
Student Appreciation will be outside of the Archer Library Wednesday, October 22nd and Thursday, October 23rd, starting at 9 a.m. while supplies last. Miles Irvin, AUTV.
Faculty members are also encouraged to stop by. The Student Appreciation events are sponsored by Bob and Jan Archer.
It's time to start thinking about spring semester. Here's a breakdown of registration dates. Seniors can add classes next week on October 27th. Juniors go on October 30th. Sophomores can register on November 3rd and freshmen on November 6th.
October is Cybersecurity Month, and Ashland University's IT department is reminding users to keep their personal and work technology environments secured. Users should use strong, unique passwords and avoid reusing passwords across different services. This way, if one account were to be hacked, the others are not in danger. AU continues to use two-factor authentication, which adds a crucial second layer of security beyond a password. Attention young entrepreneurs, you can receive funding to support your business efforts. Students can apply for a special grant from the Burton D. Morgan Foundation averaging $1,500. The Morgan Startup Grants are open to all Ashland students and are focused on helping side hustles. To be eligible, you need to have earned revenue. Applications will be accepted through November 15th.
AU is celebrating the benefits of international education and global exchange. Next week marks International Education Week on campus. Students can participate in several activities including flag trivia, international tea tasting, World Cafe, and Henna Night. The events are sponsored by International Admissions, International Club, the Study Abroad Office, and International Student Services. Are you feeling the stress of midterms? Thanks to AU's Philosophy Club, you can scream it all away.
AUTV's Ava Gibson joins us now to explain why some students are getting loud.
It's simple. There's a countdown and you scream. All you have to do is bring your voice and leave your frustrations behind.
Scream. No reason. 3, 2, 1. Go! So the Philosophy Club sponsors this activity, and it was sometime around 2017, so we've been doing this for a while. We were just having a meeting, and we were trying to figure out activities to do. Sort of before that, the Philosophy Club was just, let's do an academic activity. We bring in a speaker, we do something like that. And we wanted to do just some more social things. So we were talking about pizza nights or game nights or whatever. And one person, I can't remember who it was, just sort of said, let's just scream. Let's just go scream at the void. I think we need opportunities to be able to let off steam. simple opportunities, and they don't have to be complex, right? It costs you nothing here to come for 10 seconds and scream. And with a lot of the stress that students are going through, the faculty are going through, you saw we had 2 faculty members here today, just to have a simple opportunity, just be able to sort of release some energy, to release some angst, to provide a reason for why, you're just having a bad day, and get it out.
Ava Gibson, AUTV. You can let your emotions out and scream every Thursday. The Philosophy Club meets at the flagpole on the quad at 3 p.m.
Coming up on Good Afternoon Ashland, diving into success and looking into AU sports with Louis Tamira and Peyton O'Toole.
But first, here's a live look at the WRDL studio, and things are getting spooky. You're invited to the 2nd annual WRDL Halloween and Costume and Dance Party on Halloween night.
The Frightful Fun starts at 8 p.m. at Redwood Hall on campus. Guests must present an Eagle card. The event runs until 11 p.m. You can listen live on 88.9 WRDL or online at WRDLFM.com. We will be right back with more on Good Afternoon Ashland.
Inside of the Messler and Auditorium,
The Ashland University Journalism and Digital Media Department offers students a modern education with a real-world experience. With a 24-hour radio station, WRDL, a campus newspaper, The Collegian, and a professional TV station, AUTV, the Journalism and Digital Media Department gives students the tools that they need to succeed in their careers.
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Here at the Ashbrook Center, we educate students, teachers, and citizens in the history and founding principles of America because we believe in these words. We believe they are what unite us as one American people, now and in the days ahead.
Welcome back to Good Afternoon Ashland. I'm Louis Tamira. Let's take a look at the world of athletics here at Ashland University. Coming soon, the women's basketball team will travel all the way out to Iowa to play an exhibition match against the Division I Iowa Hawkeyes. This game will take place next week on Thursday, October 30th at 6:30 p.m. This experience will be great for the women's team before they officially kick off their season on November 14th when they play host to Indianapolis. Live coverage can be found on 88.9 WRDL. Now let's have another preview into an AU sport with the cross-country team preparing for GMAC championships this weekend. This Saturday, both the men's and women's team will travel up to Northwood, Michigan for the championships. Through the season's 4 events, both men's and women's teams play 6th or higher, with each event having at least 11 teams competing. The championships will begin at 10:30 a.m. With one team season nearing the end, another team season is just beginning, and now Peyton O'Toole joins me here to talk about the Ashland University swim and dive team. Peyton, how are you?
I'm good, thanks, Louis. Not just the dive team, but one diver in particular, that being 2-time national qualifier Riley Hunt.
inside of the Messler and Auditorium, the swim and dive team hosts both their practices and their meets. However, there's one female diver that stands out among the rest.
Hi, I'm Riley Hunt. I'm a diver and I'm also the captain and I'm a junior. My dad was actually a diver in college, so I always did gymnastics and then I swam in high school and when I was younger. So when I was kind of done with that, my dad was like, well, let's just try diving. So my freshman year of high school, I tried diving and I loved it and it kind of stuck.
The last 2 seasons, Hunt qualified for nationals, and last season she tied for 14th place on the women's 3-meter. This marks the first Eagle to score at nationals since Hannah Matar in 2016.
Yeah, it's been a lot of growing and a lot of trial and error, honestly. Freshman year, I mean, everyone coming into sports is always just nervous and it's a lot of anxiety just trying to, prove that you're worthy to be here, honestly. So it was just nerves and jitters, honestly. And then after my freshman year, it's just like, you're here for fun, like have fun with it. So I feel like last year I was really able to just have fun with diving and I love the sport, so just have fun doing it. And then that was able to help a lot throughout my season.
Not only does Hunt impress her teammates, but she also impresses her coach.
So it's really fun to coach Riley. She actually reminds me a lot of myself. Really passionate, really wants to try new dives and new things, and will kind of crash and burn as much as she needs to in order to get to where she wants to go. And I know she always wants to do better, and she always does everything that I ask of her, if not more. She's just so determined to get to where she wants to be no matter what she's doing. If she wants that dive, she's going to get that dive. If she wants to get that far in a meet, she's going to do it.
Hunt is trying to return to nationals for the 3rd straight season, but she also has some other goals on her mind.
Honestly, for the team, just have fun, get to know each other, become like a really good community and have fun together and just be able to support each other. I think with sports, it's really good to support each other and just have that positive environment. That way we can all thrive.
You can catch Riley and her teammates dive on Saturday, October 25th at 1 p.m. when they host Grove City College at their home opener. Peyton O'Toole, AUTV.
Hunt and her teammates have a big season ahead of them, Lewis.
Yes, they do. And you being a swimmer, are you excited for the upcoming season here at Ashland?
I'm very excited.
Awesome. Good to hear. Now let's take a look at what is in store for Eagle Nation. Looking at tomorrow, the women's volleyball team will travel to Walsh to take on the Cavaliers. And then moving to Thursday, the men's and women's soccer teams will also play host to the Cavaliers here at home. Saturday brings lots of action, having the Swim and Dives home opener against Grove City College, and the football team will be traveling to Tiffin to play the Dragons. That's it for your Ashland University sports update. We're going to send it back to the main desk here to Aubrey and Madison.
Coming up next on Good Afternoon Ashland, the city of Ashland's downtown is infested with pumpkin people. Stay to hear the story behind it.
What's on the general election ballot and how does it affect Ashland County? Ashland University's Journalism and Digital Media Department presents Election 25. Our Converged newsroom will be bringing you results starting at 9 p.m. on Tuesday, November 4th. Be sure to tune in to AUTV. That's channel 220 on Armstrong Cable. You can also listen to it on 88.9 WRDL FM.
The Ashland University Journalism and Digital Media Department offers students a modern education with a real-world experience. With a 24-hour radio station, WRDL, a campus newspaper, The Collegian, and a professional TV station, AUTV, the Journalism and Digital Media Department gives students the tools that they need to succeed in their careers.
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Here at the Ashbrook Center, we educate students, teachers, and citizens in the history and founding principles of America because we believe in these words. We believe they are what unite us as one American people, now and in the days ahead.
The Ashland University Orchestra is putting on a Halloween concert in the Archer Auditorium on Thursday, October 23rd. The orchestra will play some spooky and fun music for all to enjoy. This event starts at 7 p.m. with costumes welcomed but are not required, with also having a trunk or treat out in the lobby.
The Ashland Wellness and Community Center is hosting a fall cookie decorating class on Friday, October 24th at the Brethren Care Village from 7 to 9 p.m. This event is limited to 15 participants with prepayment being required. Chefs have to pay $45 in order to bake some delicious treats.
A few days before Halloween, downtown Ashland will have a special event called Costume Capers, where ghosts and ghouls from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. on Tuesday, October 28th are able to dress up and get an early head start on their candy gathering.
It's fall season, so downtown Ashland is being hit with pumpkin people. AUTV's Sam Vincent has the full story.
You may have seen them before. Ever since last year, these friendly-looking pumpkin people and their companions have lined the streets of downtown Ashland every fall, like this friendly cow here, one of the latest installations. Today we interviewed the minds behind this phenomenon, Peggy and Steve Yoder.
The goal was to do something in terms of Ashland County. We raised our kids here, and Ashland was a good place to raise our kids, and we wanted to give back. Ashland's been good to us, so we wanted to do something back for the community.
And giving to the community they have. As you walk down Main Street, you will see many smiling faces as you enjoy the different personalities of our fall-themed friends. Each character's actions reflect where they are, like the lady on her phone by the old telephone building. No two characters are alike, but they are meant to interact, like the lady enjoying her book while listening to the musicians at Foundation Plaza. Not only do these unique friends grab attention from the Ashland community, but they have also gained outside attention.
It was all over social media. People came from out of state, and they really enjoyed them. The shops and the businesses here noticed the difference.
While Peggy has done most of the hard work, her husband Steve has been a huge support.
They always look to Peggy, and I'm along for the ride, but it's a fun ride, and I really enjoy it.
This is Sam Vincent, AUTV.
Make sure to stop by downtown Ashland to get your picture with Peggy's Pumpkin People.
Coming up next on Good Afternoon Ashland, how long will the rain stay with us? AUTV's weather reporter Micaiah Francis will tell us all about it. But first, here's a live look at the WRDL studio, and things are getting spooky. You're invited to the second annual WRDL Halloween and Costume and Dance Party on Halloween night.
The frightful fun starts at 8 p.m. at Redwood Hall on campus. Guests must present an Eagle card. The event runs until 11 p.m. You can listen live on 88.9 WRDL or online at WRDLFM.com. We will be right back with more on Good Afternoon Ashland.
The Ashland University Journalism and Digital Media Department offers students a modern education with a real-world experience. With a 24-hour radio station, WRDL, a campus newspaper, The Collegian, and a professional TV station, AUTV, the Journalism and Digital Media Department gives students the tools that they need to succeed in their careers.
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Here at the Ashbrook Center, We educate students, teachers, and citizens in the history and founding principles of America because we believe in these words. We believe they are what unite us as one American people, now and in the days ahead.
Welcome back. We are 2 weeks away from the 2025 general election. Local voters will decide on a variety of issues, including school levies, as well as electing school board and city council members. The Ashland County Board of Elections has been busy welcoming early voters. Members are also assuring residents that the voting process is safe and reliable. Election Day is Tuesday, November 4th.
Our journalism and digital media department will be bustling on election night. Our converged newsroom will be bringing you results starting at 9 p.m. We'll be reporting live from the AUTV studio in the WRDL newsroom. JDM's election night show will be available on AUTV. That's channel 220 on Armstrong Cable. You can also listen in on WRDL 88.9 FM.
We are now joined by our weather reporter, Micaiah Francis, to see what kind of weather to expect.
Thank you, Aubrey. Let's take a look at your 10-day Ashland area weather forecast. Today, we can expect light showers with a high of 59 and a low of 45. Wednesday will be a cloudy, windy day with a high of 50 and a low of 41. Thursday will remain cloudy with a high of 50 and a low of 40, followed by a partially sunny day on Friday with a high of 52. Saturday will continue with the clouds to start the weekend off with a high of 55. Sunday will see even more clouds carrying on the fall feel with a high of 57. Monday will start the week off bright with a high of 65, followed by yet another day of stormy skies on Tuesday with a high of 63. Wednesday will be no different with light showers and a high near 57, and Thursday will continue the cloudy skies and be full of rain with a high of 52. And that's your 10-day Ashland area weather forecast. Back to you guys.
A food and a show, Ashland University's Nest was in for a spectacular event. Make sure to stay with us here on Good Afternoon Ashland. We'll be right back. A celebration as old as time. The Ashland University Christian Ministry is hosting the 1700th anniversary of the Council of Nicaea on Wednesday, October 22nd. This event will allow people of the Christian tradition to reflect, sing, pray, and profess the creedal faith that has been defined of what some believe since the year 325 AD. This event will take place in the Jack and Deb Miller Chapel at 7 p.m.
Ashland University is helping those facing food insecurity. The campus food pantry is now available for students, staff, and faculty in need. To make an appointment, you can email Student Life or stop by the Student Center, room 230, Monday through Friday. Who doesn't like some music with their food? Ashland University's orchestra and Nest paired to bring together this event. AUTV's Nick Olquin has the beat and the story.
It was an atypical dinner hour at Ashland University's Eagle's Nest last week. The sound of orders being called to students was mixed with some smooth jazz as AU's Jazz Orchestra took stage at Nest. The performance is part of the group's efforts to bring music beyond their concert hall and to connect with students and faculty in a more casual setting. The orchestra was directed by band director Jack Shantz as his students performed 10 songs, beginning with Train Shuffle by Tom Harnell and ending with Ron Can Can by Tito Petit. 13 AU students performed in the band. Senior drummer Kyan McDonald reported his thoughts on the performance.
Yeah, I had a super great time today. Jazz in the Nest, I mean, it goes on every year. I've been a part of the band for about 5 years now. So I've really enjoyed it over the last 5 years. I think this year with the new director, it's been something a little bit different, something that has taken a little bit of getting used to. But I know a lot of the band members, all the band members really like the new director, really like the new music that we're putting out. And we are all really appreciative of the turnout that we had today. I think Jazz in the Nest is really important because most of the music groups on campus perform in recital halls, they perform over in CFA, and it's rare to see something that's out where students are walking around, mingling, and can actually take a look at what's going on inside the music department. So I appreciate Music at the Nest for that reason.
Jazz at the Nest isn't the only time this band plays. Some events they'll be performing are in Silent Sky, the Fall Chorale Concert, Sounds of the Stadium, and many more other events, which can be found on ashlandsympathy.org. Nick Olquin, AUTV.
Make sure to go online and figure out when the next time you can see this wonderful orchestra play.
That will be it for this edition of Good Afternoon Ashland. But before you go, we want to remind you on how to stay up to date with all the media here at Ashland University's Journalism and Digital Media Department.
For AUTV, make sure to follow us across all social media at AUTV Ashland. And make sure to tune in to 88.9 WRDL, AU's student-run award-winning radio station. Listen live at 88.9 FM and online at WRDLFM.com.
And last but not least, don't forget to pick up a copy of AU's award-winning newspaper, The Collegian. Also check ashland-collegian.com for more news and information. For all of us here at AUTV, we thank you for watching. Have a good afternoon, Ashland.